myself and Box will rule the world. We shall take over the lives of many.
Also, I was saying, they were given like dates for when lockdown stuff's ending, Dion.
Whee!
We may be able to, by the time it gets to June, we may be able to go back to Manchester eventually.
Hello, beautiful. Yes, that's the ceiling.
It's
It's a very nice, very nice lamp.
Lamp.
Ah! Don't scream at me.
Going on here. There we go.
Father,
Vector, get his
what are you
toes.
doing to the camera?
No, don't suicide, please.
Suicide! Victory or death. And I have chosen death.
Take his toes with you.
And this is Wilhelm's voice.
So,
Basically.
with that bit of grim dialogue, welcome to the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
Hello. Thank you for joining us.
No!
today.
Oh no, Morgan Freeman Ranna's back.
Oh, he's driving up my arm. What the heck? How do you know to do this? Stay there. You're going to bed now.
You're going to Brazil.
You're going to bed.
Child is spoken.
You look so proud of yourself. Why are you like this off camera?
Sleep. I refuse sleep. I will dream, Father. I will dream of things. I'm not entirely sure.
You dream of electric sheep.
Can I dream of pretty robots?
You'll dream of Ralso.
Not yet.
So.
That is a nightmare.
Not for Vector. He makes offerings to Ralso.
Hi, people who are currently watching.
I was gonna say. So.
Hi.
Oh god.
Welcome
Thank
to
you for joining
Runeterra.
us.
Maybe turn off the voice mod now.
I am.
What is today?
Don't worry about it.
Today is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, my dudes.
Ah!
I do not possess the capacity to scream. Thank you.
Headphone warning on this one, Lee.
I was about to say I was half expecting a Jack scream to be played. It's Tuesday, my dudes. So, last time, it's very hard for me to try and get back into the mindset of this after friggin' Vector. So, last time you all managed to get to insert name Kamanguru? Something like that?
Yes, Commander.
Yes.
Yes. Where you all met a few people, bought a few new things, got some flowers given as presents, and managed to secure passageway on a ship going to Piltover. One that would get there before the mist basically fell and took out the grid. However, in doing so, you've had to change the course a bit, suggesting a trip through the sewers of Zorn instead.
This is a good idea.
Along the way, Mariah bought a parrot.
I didn't get
And
to
then
say anything because
Waffleberg subsequently decided that it's his.
And you managed to save Mariah from being basically hooked.
It's like, nope, no, no.
As well as Kuiper and Delira seeing their draconian stalker following them. And as you were entering the sewers, that's where we ended it last week.
And Waffleberg sent Mundo after the Draconian.
That is true, you did.
Poor Phoenyrie.
Phoenyrie, after all that time. It's not Phoenyrie.
No, Phoenyrie was silver.
And Phoenyrie wasn't Solara.
No,
It's,
worshipped Ncorin.
so, as you enter the sewers of Zorn, what order are you doing this in? Like, whereabouts on the boats would you all be?
Waffleberg's with whoever's at the helm.
Probably near the front if dark vision needs to come into play.
I'd probably be near the middle because I am in Alari right now.
Yep.
I don't want to
Potoo
be up
is
close to fight.
Potoo
I
is
don't even know if
probably
Mariah will be in
keeping
the
an eye
boat, to
on
be honest,
his.
but we'll just have to pray.
One at a time, please.
I would have kept hold of Mariah.
Okay. So, whereabouts was Potoo?
Potoo's probably keeping an eye on his little sharky ghost buddy because of him not being on the boat.
Okay. So, as you are making your way through the sewers, what are there? Why isn't here aside from those? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so those that are up front of the ship, make me a perceptions.
Percepty boy. Percept. That's more like it.
Kuiper has forgotten his glasses. I believe that Waffleberg said they would be up at the helm, so...
Yes. Would you want me to make a perception as well?
Yes, please.
That is 16.
Okay. Kuiper, you can't see too much. Waffleberg,
Yes.
shortly after entering, as you look upwards, you can see the pathway split off 3 different directions. Forward, left, well, like a... Say the straight ahead would be north, it would also be like a northeast and northwest split off.
Yeah, it's like a fork or trident in the road.
Yes.
Do I know which one to take?
You'd assume trying to... With advantage, roll me a... What would be a good check for this? Let me check. Geography isn't a thing, so roll me a survival with advantage,
Cool.
given you are from Zone.
Also, I have the smuggler background. With advantage, that is 16 as well.
Keeping left, well, keeping going to the westish area would be the best way, as that would be heading more towards the docks of Piltover.
That is fair then. Stay. He's going to look at the helmsman. Stay on the leftmost side. It'll keep us closer to safer things. Yes, safer things.
He will not. He will give the command to those steering the ship, and you will head down the left passageway. As you do so, I will want. I'm going to roll for an area of the ship, so 1d3. 1 being front, 2 middle, 3 back end. Okay, Alari and Mariah.
Yes.
You two roll me a perception this time. That works.
Roll, tiny one, roll.
Tiny one rolled and didn't do too much. So, Mariah,
Tiny one's still thinking about the cupcake.
yeah. Mariah, you're still thinking about that cake. Alari.
Mhm.
You hear something chittering up ahead. Not so much like dead ahead in front of the boat, more like above you.
Looks up.
It's hard to tell at the moment. Seems to be just darkness.
Waffleberg.
You have dark vision, by the way?
I do have dark vision.
Good, good.
I have 60 foot of dark vision.
But yes, you look up at the roof of the pipe. Just seems to be darkness.
Waffleberg,
Yes?
Bro.
is there any chittering creatures down here we should worry about?
Well, there's the giant man-eating crabs. There's the giant man-eating crab eating crabs, and then there's also crabs. What kind of chittering are you? Like, is it bug-like or like what kind?
Would you say it's more bug-likely?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Bug-like, and it's coming from above us.
Probably just giant spiders or something along the lines. We'll just keep going, pay no mind to it. If we continue to hear it, the majority of the predators down in this sort of area would probably be more along the lines of ambush. So long as we know they are there, they won't do anything. That being said, there'll be a point that they probably won't chase after us. You'll notice that point by the puff caps.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at Waffleberg with those eyes. You are safe on this boat. You're perfectly safe. He's going to look at the helmsman. Just in case we are fucked, I'm doubling you're doubling our pay, right?
Lee,
Yes.
how far up is the ceiling?
It's quite a bit of a distance. These are large pipes. Not enough that the mast would fit in under here, but enough that you
It's
can't
out of the
reach up.
range. That the darkness I can't see to the top of it.
Roll me a wisdom on this. Not a save, just a check. You should be able to see the top of this pipe. But all you see is blackness.
I'm going to cast dancing lights around myself.
Okay.
Can Waffleberg look up where Alari's looking up?
Yes. It just seems to be from where you are towards the front. You could quite clearly see where the blackness ends and the odd grimy green and browns begin of the pipe.
I'm going to float my dancing lights up.
Waffleberg will also cast dancing lights up in that area as well.
Okay.
Just to
And
kind of see what's there.
as you do so, you see a couple of specks drop down from this patch.
What?
And they land on one of the crewmen.
Oh no.
And the crewman just looks a bit confused, then begins to itch and scratch at himself. And then starts to frantically scream.
Waffleberg's going to kick him off the ship.
What are you doing?
Oh my.
Okay.
Why did you
Just-
take them off the ship?
First things first, roll me an attack with advantage.
That would be a 18.
Yep, you give him a swift boot. He
Hold
stumbles
on.
back, and you hear a boomsh.
What are you doing, Waffleberg?
Don't question Waffleberg.
You
He
just
was
kicked
going.
the man off the boat.
He was already dying. Did you not see what happened? Waffleberg's making sure if any of the other little black darkness is on the ship, if it's doing anything.
Roll me a perception.
That'll be a 17.
You look around, trying to spot any. And at first you don't seem to see any on the boat itself. As if it had just managed to just drop onto him. And then you feel something start to burn on your foot.
Which foot?
The foot that you booted him with.
Cool. Okay. On that,
Actually, I should have asked first of all, is this a flesh foot or is it a metal foot?
it is a metal foot.
Okay,
I
then
can
you wouldn't
feel
feel-
with the I can feel with the metal feet though,
Yep, but you wouldn't be
because I
feeling
can feel
anything
with the
from it though.
prosthetic. Oh, but I know it's there. So upon
You do
I'm,
now
go-
have this looking.
I'm going to look down. Is it like? Is there any like the black goose on it? I'm imagining.
It's not goo. Roll me in nature.
Oof.
Can I roll a nature as well?
Yes. Needless to say,
That is
Waffleberg,
another 17.
with Waffleberg, I'd say advantage because these are native to Zorn.
Yeah, I was worried it was this. I was hoping it was actually some ghost thing, but I also got a 17 with my advantage, so
These are flesh-eating mites.
yep. The moment that I see them on my leg, I'm just pointing down and I'm casting firebolt at them off of my robotic leg.
Okay. Given that it's yourself you're attacking, technically, you won't need to roll to hit. So you
Cool.
just shoot it down at your leg, roll your damage, because you will be taking this as well.
Yeah, luckily it's not physical pain. Well, it is, but it's not gonna make me hurt. That is 5 points of damage.
You managed to burn them off as you fling it down. Luckily, only a couple have managed to get on your leg from the boot. There was a lot more on the guy.
Yeah.
If there's any damage to the leg, could I mend it real quick?
I mean, I could as well, but
Fair play. I
So-
shouldn't have took mending.
as the dancing lights remain around these creatures, it seems stable, as if none of the others drop down yet. The boat manages to pass underneath them safely. Aside from that one guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon my dancing lights back to my side. Well, no, they'll disappear
So,
because they only stay around for like a minute.
now's the fun part. Remaining on the boat are you all, Stellara, but you are now down to the captain and only 4 other crew members. This has
I mean,
become
it's a
case
better
of keep the
track.
crew alive.
It's a better track record than we had on that other ship in Jamie's game where we woke up and they were all taken by the mists of Ravenloft.
Speaking of which, they announced that as being a new source book.
I
yes.
know.
So, to explain myself first off, Mercy.
The captain's going to incite you.
I mean, he's not lying.
Mercy? Why would that be mercy? What were those things?
Flesh-eating mites.
Parasites. They like to get into your skin and nom 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 nom.
And you're saying there's no way we could have saved him?
Well, yes. Do you happen to have a doctor with extensive amounts of chemicals, surgical tools, and grafting skin on the boat? Because it's a very fast thing that they do.
He just
Because by the time that they'd be done with him, they'd start coming to us.
He looks at you, sighs. We did have one, yes.
Wait, you had a doctor who can graft skin?
Keyword did.
Oh,
Oh, that was him.
Yes.
look.
Look, I'm sorry for your man, but at the same time, Waffleberg did what Waffleberg thought was right. And he has usually been right.
I knew a
Especially
guy
when
named
it's
Jerry.
wrong.
He was bones the next day. So too was his wife and kids, which made the reveal a lot less awkward.
You're also kind of hearing just like the echoed screams of him as he tries to surface in what water there is.
Take it like a man!
Let's
So,
get back to work, hey, Waffleberg?
we're down to just me, the two pilots of this thing, our mechanic, and our muscle.
You have a muscle?
He helps getting the crates on and off the boat.
Good man. I think I saw him earlier, actually, now that I think about it. But yes, don't you worry. The likelihood of flesh-eating parasites attacking another one of you again is very slim. Not zero, but very slim. Besides, it's still safer than being possessed and killing all your loved ones.
Why, you're saying that's down here as well?
No, that's up there. You know the ghosties?
Oh, yes.
Yes!
So, as you continue through the pipes. Okay, to be fair, yeah. You're already past the thing, by the way, but
Sheer paranoia.
Just like, thank you, yes?
so I should probably list where the people are at the moment. So at the front, we've got Kuiper, Waffleberg, and technically the captain's there as well.
Oh, is the helm of the ship at the front?
Isn't that where the helm is?
No, the helm is the steering wheel.
It's usually at the back.
Yep.
Oh.
Unless this is a very fancy boat.
Yeah,
that doesn't
I
have
mean-
the
say
back
this is like
steering
built.
wheel.
This is like a specialized boat. They wanted the
I'm-
better view at the front.
Yeah.
For the
I mean, there
captain.
are some ships where it is at the front, which
Yeah.
is why I was very legit question: is it at the front or the back?
Yes.
But yeah, we can take the front.
It's at the front. So it's you lot at the front. In the boat, obviously, are the two pilots, like down below dock. The mechanic will be down there as well. The muscle is up towards the back with Potoo. And in the middle, we've got Mariah, Alari, and Stellara.
I'm just keeping hold of Mariah to make sure she doesn't run off and get hooked by Mundo again.
I mean, you're in a giant pipe now, unless there's a hole in the top of the pipe.
Yeah, I don't trust her, though.
Isn't Mundo distracted by something else at the
That is
moment?
I don't trust her not to see something shiny and jump off the ship.
That is true.
It may happen. So good.
Fair. Fair.
So Alari's just kind of like holding onto her arm like a child, just like...
So, as you're carrying on down the pipes, Waffleberg,
Yes.
we have another case of pipe splitting. Do you want to go right or forward?
We'll go forward.
Okay.
Not gonna do a survival for this one?
Oh, I wasn't asked. I guess I can.
Yeah, you can do a survival.
I was still going off of the last one, which is stay left. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, forward seems to be the best bet. Going
Cool.
right
Sweet.
would probably be taking you back towards where you came from. You feel like that pipe kind of leads down some things and then goes back outwards.
Forward, Mr. Jonesy.
And as
Mr.
it-
Tulliger.
and as it
Mr.
conti-
Greg?
As it
His
continues
name's
to
Jeff.
go forward. Way through you. Again with the 2.
Hmm?
It's the middle again.
It is Mariah, Alari. Perceptions, please.
21. Nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20.
Nat 21 unnatural, though.
Mariah, you hear some splishing sounds.
Splish splash.
Alari, as well as that, you hear a bit of squeaking.
Rats? Kind of peek over the edge of the boat.
You see some quite sizable rats swimming alongside the boat.
Do they seem threatening at all?
They don't seem to be paying you too much attention just yet.
Waffleberg,
Yes?
should we be concerned about this swarm of quite sizable rats swimming alongside us?
Does one of them have a crossbow?
Not that I
But-
can see.
Is a good question. Are these rats? Are these like man-eating rats, or are these Twitches rats?
Well, it's
Can
more
I
a case
do a
of
nature on them?
Yes, because there are 2 species of rats technically in Zone.
Go on, let's go.
Yeah.
Kuiper. They're rats. Rats are rats. Doesn't matter. Alari. You're not too sure. It's kind of hard to tell with the water. You think these
Jesus.
might not be normal rats, though.
A
Waffleberg.
19 doesn't pass properly.
Yeah, but you've also got to take into account it's quite murky water. But you get the feeling that even with the murky water, these aren't normal rats. Waffleberg. Plague rats. Basically the same kind of species Twitch is. Or was.
Yes. It's touching them that causes plague, right? It's not
Yes.
breathing.
It's not breathing.
Okay.
It's touching them or being touched or bitten by them.
Or hugging
Are they
them.
trying to get onto the boat, or are they just swimming around it?
They just seem to be swimming alongside it for now. I'm going to say the most stupid line probably of today, but you can incite a rat if you want to.
I'll inside a rat.
Can I
I
also
mean, is that
inside-
really that uncommon? Is that really that uncommon to do in Zon? That is a 22 again.
Kuiper, do you want a hug? Do
No.
you want a hug?
Uh-huh.
Go down, give him a hug.
No.
Waffleberg's just gonna hold Kuiper. No hugs.
Alari,
We've already done this.
I wasn't
Uh,
going to.
you'd think they're probably just going to swim past. Delris is probably niggling around inside your head, going, pat him, pat him, pat him on the head, pat him on the head.
Like, no.
Uh,
Fuck off. She can't see them anyway. She doesn't know they exist.
Waffleberg, you've seen this tactic before. They're eyeing up the ship. They're looking for ways in.
Waffleberg's going to look at the closest rat. He's going to stare down at it, and he's going to snap with his robotic arm to get its attention. Hello? You!
You just see several faces look up at you. Less
Hi!
less from the idea of they know what you're saying and more from noise itself.
Hi! If you get on this boat, we will kill you.
Which side are you doing this on, the left or the right?
I am doing it on whatever side Alari was on, so I think the right.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're doing that on the right, I will let Mariah roll one quick perception. Given that Delris was on the right. Ooh,
Alari.
yeah, Alari, sorry. That's a big oof right there. I will let Stellara roll one as well.
Can I comprehend rat?
I don't know, because I've set a dangerous precedence for this in the Saturday games of you could understand monkey. But I don't know if rat considers itself a language. I don't know if that works on
Not
animals.
at least not a spoken language. That's understandable.
Yes, I'm going to say no.
It's also too high for you to hear.
So, as you roll there, keeping an eye on these rats on the right-hand side, trying
It's
to
not
make
so
sure
much keeping an eye on them, it's more Waffleberg snapping his fingers at
Yeah.
them and talking to them.
you hear Stellara also shout at the left-hand side and throw something into the water at them. Stellara
What
just...
was...
Mm.
They were trying to get in through the paddle holes.
Of course they were. Hold
Okay,
on a
that's it.
second. Waffleberg, still looking down at the other rats, is going to. I imagine they look hungry.
Yes.
Waffleberg is going to take a bit of ration from his pouch in the form of a sandwich. He's going to hold it up. He's going to throw it over the side to one central rat. Just to one, before he says, "Fight to the death for the sandwich." He's going to go over to the other side, look and see at them. There's a sandwich over there. Go kill them for it.
As you throw the sandwich off the boat, a hand darts out from the darkness and grabs the sandwich.
Fucking excuse me. Don't think I didn't see that, you prick. What are you doing?
I demanded a sandwich and now I have a sandwich. Just
What are
right
you
today.
doing? What are you doing here, you bastard? Last time we saw each other, we had an agreement. You wouldn't fuck with us, we wouldn't fuck with you.
I am technically not doing either.
Are these not yours?
No.
Inside.
Can you talk to them?
Maybe.
I'll give you
What?
another sandwich if you can convince them to leave us alone. I'll give you 2 sandwiches.
Make it. 2 sandwiches. 2 sandwiches.
2 sandwiches and the potion.
How about instead of a potion, you just bring me a finely aged egg?
A finely
Egg what?
aged egg.
Yes.
How about I just give you 13 gold, then you can buy an egg.
How about a gently used fish?
That will do.
Wonderful. I don't know what I just said.
A gently used fish. Do you have a gently used fish?
Shakes his head.
Waffleberg might back at Waffleberg's home.
It's just like, how about a gently used fish? Yes, that's okay. Kuiper just pulls out a fishing rod, goes outside at boat, starts fishing. Will a brown trout do?
I also just kind of look at him and go,
Also,
how about also these files I stole from Singed?
no, keep that away.
Okay, I've just had them in my pocket this entire time.
I have my limits. Also, Kuiper, you won't be able to tell if he was in control of them or not. Waffleberg, you get the feeling that he may not have ordered them to climb on the ship, but he certainly has the authority over them to call them off.
That's what I'm telling him. I'm asking him to do in
Yeah.
exchange for 2 sandwiches and a gently used fish.
Very well.
Waffle.
Do so, and I'll ensure that my rats keep off your ship while you're in the sewers, but by the time you reach the end of the sewers, I'll be expecting that fish and those sandwiches.
Well, I can give you the sandwiches now if you want.
That will be down payment.
I'll take out 2 rations worth of sandwiches and hand them to Twitch.
You say just look at them, dip them in the water of the sewer, and then start eating them.
Ugh.
They needed to be a bit dry.
Okay.
Go on, Santa. What were you trying to say?
Ratsy.
Twitch.
Yes, I know what your name is. That's what I said. Anyways. How is it up there? Have you seen?
Up there. Sage gave Mundo a piece of his mind and a piece of his shield. The blob thing ran away.
No. Maybe you don't know. Spooky ghosts.
Is that what the clean is? I thought that my smell had just taken on a life of its own.
No, it's like that black fog stuff that's coming down upon the cities.
It's the Shadow Isles.
I haven't seen anything like that down here. Maybe they don't have interest in the sewers.
They will. They just haven't made it because of the grid. So I'd suggest getting out of town while you can, and for safety reasons. And then returning in the chaos to ensure power, control, and money.
Well, if we are getting invaders here, then by all means, I am not going to let them take my home.
It's not that kind of invaders. Think of it more like,
They're ghosts. They'll possess you.
think of it like a plague, Twitch. It's a sickness that even we're not safe from. Slowly coming down to take over, but eventually it'll go away. And when it goes away, there'll be a lot of dead people, a lot of chaos, a lot of loot.
Get in the cage.
I just realised those cells may have been coming over there. Because I was just placing cells to get an idea of something. Those that maybe heard that over YouTube, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Who faded in and out? Ranna was just posting that. Santa, were you fading in and out?
Me? Am I?
Seems clean
No.
on my end.
Might just be you, Ranna.
He'll look to you and be like, if they come, I will defend my home. If they come up there, I will defend that. After all, that is above my home, and
Well, no.
wouldn't you want to defend your attic?
Not if my attic was filled with assholes that'd rather me dead.
It's fine.
Did you just refer to where Piltover as your attic?
No, Zorn is my attic.
No,
my
Zorn.
home is with sewers.
That's true.
Yes, haven't you ever heard the story that Zon is not as far as you can go?
I don't like Zon,
Then why are you back, lady?
because I need to get to Piltover.
Oh,
She needs some alone time with her girlfriend and making sure that they, well, not her girlfriend, her sister's girl.
no,
I'm gonna shut up now.
Wait. He'll squint to look at you, Alari. No, you're not the same one. No, I've got you mistaken. Where's the other
She'll
one?
change her appearance to look normal,
It's
to
a
look
very
like herself, to look like Alari, basically.
No.
I'm
The other one.
the idiot. Yes.
Twitch.
Yes.
You know how sometime people and on their brain ends up splitting and they start to think that there's another person?
I had that happened once, but I showed him the door.
Yes, she's kind of like that, except there is another person.
You can thank Singed for it.
Yeah.
He fuse myself and my sister into one body.
I'm just imagining now, because the boat never technically stops. I'm just imagining the boat still carrying on. He's just saying this is it, just running alongside the boat.
I imagine he's just sitting on the horde of rats, just looking at us, like talking to us as they just carry him along.
A question: what is he in his mobster outfit? What outfit is Twitch currently in?
He's default one.
Oh, he's default. Okay.
Just kind of there, like, yes, I am not my sister who gave you a hug. No.
Yeah, you're probably the more wiser of the two then. I mean,
Oh,
Trust
please, you love the human contact.
no, of course I do. I never said I didn't, but it's not safe for them.
Don't start wearing a suit.
Suits are for those up there who think too highly of themselves. I don't need to think highly of themselves. I know how great I am.
I mean, that's just good self-esteem right there.
It's
Of
like,
course.
I'm not gonna be the one to tear it down.
either way, yes, I'm not my sister. And I tend to think before I leave. She doesn't.
You think before you leap, and yet you leapt straight into the sewer anyway. Where are you going?
Piltover.
Ah, you're taking that exit then. That's good to know. I know which exit to meet you at.
Yes. Well, we're going to Piltover because we have some unfinished business there.
How do you plan?
Plus, all this shit happened.
You there, Three Eyes.
Hmm?
How do you plan on getting me this fish?
I already have it somewhere in my bag. Hey, did you hear the screams back there?
Roll me a deception.
Okay.
He just about
Damn
gets you. He squints. He will reach into his satchel and he will toss you. Or less toss at you, more toss on the floor near you. A well-used fishing line.
You
So
ain't.
you better get to fishing
Okay.
then, shouldn't you, boy?
Just droops. Oh. Hey, I don't suppose you heard the screams back there.
Oh, him. uh, he looks to the rats. One group, two group. Normally they attack in groups of three, so I'm assuming one of the groups must have stayed back.
Fun fact: his name was Fish. And according to our good captain here, he was slightly used. A used doctor, that is.
What does this become?
You're the one who brought up the slightly used fish.
You're saying that? Ah, no, I see what you're trying to do there. Oh, no.
What am I trying to do?
You're trying to get it that he was the fish.
Well, he is a fish. His name is Fish. He's from Piltover, which probably means that there's maybe some fish DNA in him. And you never know. His grandmother could have been a fish, his great-grandmother or his grandfather. Like, you don't know.
Funny, that's funny. That's he will look to everyone on the boat. You there, small pepper one. Small pepper haired one. Points to Mariah.
Rebecca?
Yes.
Oh, he will point to Mariah. And he will toss a bunched up paper towards you, Mariah. What does that say on there?
Well, let me pick it up first so then I can see.
Yep.
You do know she's a bomb, right?
That's why I'm not getting close.
Good man.
I dare you to come closer.
So, you unravel
She's
the
a
paper.
hugger.
There seems to be a medical license with the name Dr. Phineas Patrol.
This isn't mine.
No, what's it say?
Medical license thing.
Below that.
Why do I need this?
He's asking for what the name is under the medical license.
I've already
Mariah.
forgotten.
Mariah, dear heart. Hold on. Waffleberg will take his spectacles off for a bit. He'll clean them, put them back on.
As you head over to try and read the paper, you hear the cocking of the crossbow. I asked for her to read it.
And yet you didn't even ask if she could read.
No, but
Yeah.
I more trust a third party than.
Oh, also, it slightly sounds like you're. Hold on, real fast. Waffleberg will kind of lean over towards the crossbow. He'll have a wrench in his hands as he sort of tightens something on the crossbow. There we go. It sounded squeaky. Ah, fuck, shit.
You activated his ult. Well, no, thank you, but the name.
Blah.
I see I picked the wrong person to read.
Twitch, would you mind if I read it?
She's not very good at the old eyesight.
My eyesight is just fine.
I'll walk over and take it off Mariah.
Yep.
Is it? How many fingers am I holding up, Mariah?
35.
None. They're claws.
Make me a
Uh,
perception.
I'll just walk up and take it off.
Make me a perception as you do.
15.
Oh, I'm trying to do the plus, not an equals. Okay. As you grab it, just like a little eggplant tumbles out from her.
One of you fellows again. Just kind of there, like, looks at it. What did the name say again?
Dr. Phineas Porticles, something like that. Wow, I forgot so fast. It's Dr. Phineas, something begin with P.
Dr. Phineas, whatever his last name is.
Dr. Phineas Fish.
Dr. Phineas, whatever his last name is.
Yeah. I'm sure it's something like Portcullis or something like that.
Dr. Phineas Portcullis or whatever.
He will look to you. See?
Well,
That's fish.
Waffleberg's just looking over at Alari, like he's not even saying it, just with eye contact, as in, you couldn't even lie. As he looks back at Twitch, look, okay, we're playing games. We'll get you the fish.
So wait, you're saying that you lied then?
What the fuck do you think?
What I think is I found that off a dead guy I found in the sewers 5 days ago.
Oh, so it wasn't that fellow.
I mean, yeah, I lied. But hey, look at the bright side,
You
Mr.
think my rats
Twitch.
would have left anything like that?
I mean, yeah, your rats probably would have. They're smart, your rats. Very smart. So am I, Mr. Twitch. But we'll get you your fish. But if you try anything right now because I lied and you knew I was going to lie, don't fucking say you didn't.
Why
That's
do you-
why you handed me that.
That's more why I handed someone else the letter rather than you.
Exactly. But to make situations worse than they are, we'll
I'm-
get you your fish.
I'm not going to do anything to you, otherwise I wouldn't get the fish. Besides, you've already paid
Exactly.
me a couple of sandwiches. Now that I know that you're going to Piltover, do I know which exit to wait for you at? So I'll see you in oh, it's gonna be a while, but I'll see you then.
See you then.
Don't be late.
Have fun.
Kind of just tosses the medical license back at him.
I like to think that like the rats make a submarine for him.
No, he just kind of hops on them as they become one large raft. Picks one up, winds its tail up, sticks it at the end, and it just whirs off, just like the little propeller just.
Just kind of there, like, well, Kuiper picks up the fishing rod. You better get fishing.
It's
I
not
have
even
no-
a rod, it's string. It's just strings.
It pretty much is. It's pretty much just a stick with string on it.
Yeah, it's like, you better get fishing. You're the one who promised him a fish.
Like
I
the,
don't need this silly stick and string.
the only part of it that looks like an actual fishing rod is the hook on the end. The hook looks like it could give you tetanus just by looking at it.
What are you going to do to get him a fish then?
Don't worry.
You better have the fish by the time you reach Piltover.
Don't worry about that, he says as he goes
You're
pick up an
not.
eggplant with a fish costume.
As-
Don't worry about that.
If we do get to Piltover and we don't have the fish, you're giving Twitch a hug.
Deal.
Yeah! Now, Moonman, I do hope you do have a fish.
Is Twitch still here?
Oh, he's
No.
gone.
He's gone.
Oh, okay, good. I have a plan, don't worry.
He has a plan as he looks to the Sharky.
Moonman, is it
No.
a plan or is it a Waffleberg plan? There is a difference.
Worse, one of my own.
So,
Oh,
I actually, the next time we see, well, I was hoping I could use find vehicle to summon a duplicate boat to maybe make it look like it's going down another route. 'Cause that would be hilarious.
He knows where we're going, though.
yep.
He's going to
probably-
meet
True,
us
but-
literally at where we're getting off the boat.
Yep, because he forgot the information that you're going to build up from someone.
No, understood.
Like,
So-
that's the thing. People usually take Twitch as an idiot. Twitch isn't an idiot. Twitch is quite clever.
Second question. Is this an excuse to use that fishing chart?
Oh god, I'd have to find that fishing chart.
apparently not surprisingly.
So, I mean, how could I plan for that? How could I plan for you going in a well-worn, well-used fish? So, as the boat continues on, you have managed to save the people inside the boat from the rats. So you haven't lost any more people yet.
We haven't lost any people. I don't know what you're talking about, voice in my head.
The boat will come to another cross section. Yet again, forward, left, right. You can make the survival again.
That's another natural 20.
To the right, you would know. That would take you to where the puff caps were when you were in zone last time. Where you kind of collapsed part of the pipe. You're not even sure that had been fixed yet.
Let's not go right.
Forward would just take you deeper into zone. Left would be the way you'd want to. But with that nat 20, you definitely see something in the distance to the left.
What exactly? Can I make it out?
Daylight. But not daylight as in the tunnel ends. More daylight coming from the roof of the pipe.
BRB.
Alright.
If the boat can, gonna have it slow down a bit, and I'm going to send the dancing lights as far as I can towards the tunnel to see if it's collapsed.
Okay. You send the dancing lights. The tunnel hasn't collapsed, but it looks like it is missing part of the roof thing. Given the daylight, you would assume that that is leading straight outside, rather than to part of zone. As if it's like on the outer edges of the walls.
Waffleberg will turn to Moonman. So, this is where it gets hard. That way leads us to you remember where the wolf was chasing us?
We messed his day up. Yes?
Yes, that's that way. Forward is further into Zon. That way is outside. Well, it leads closer to Piltover, but there's a means outside. I'm going to
Okay.
leave the choice to you.
Why wouldn't we? He points to the outside way.
Well, Waffleberg has bad feeling about that way, but Waffleberg's been wrong before.
Is there another route forward?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. There would be if we go further into Zon. There would be more routes, right?
There would be, but it will take you longer to get to Piltover going that way.
There is, but it's longer. We'd be further into Zon. It would take us a little bit more time to get out of Zon. And knowing the feelings of the party, we might not want to go that way, but it's your choice.
He nods. Well, to the left it is.
Alrighty. Potato. Are you alive?
Yes, Waffleberg.
Oh, okay. I just haven't. You've been very quiet back on the other side of the boat.
Just been vibing with the muscle man back here. It's pretty fun.
Okay. He's going to look at Mr. Giuseppe. Mr. Giuseppe, to the left, according to my good star watching friend here.
To the left, and the boats will turn to head to the left.
Everything you own in a box to the left?
Well, I
To
mean,
the left, to the left, to
a
the
boat is
left.
just a fancy-shaped floating box.
Kuiper will attempt
Also-
to use the code fishing rod.
Okay.
Also known as a coffin.
I'm gonna ask for a dex check.
That was from specifically me.
Okay. A 9. With that 9, I'm gonna say this will be roll me a d50. $41. Because with that low roll, I'm just making it be one of the lower end stuff. Wow. You may have just got unlucky. You feel something
Ooh.
tug on the line.
Ah! I told you I knew what I was doing.
You pull up a sawfish.
Ah! Just start beating the shit out of it.
I'm back.
Yeah, it starts thrashing around the long nose, just trying to like hit someone with the teeth.
Waffleberg just like takes a stick out of one of his bags and hands it to him and just gives him a thumbs up as he just looks the other way.
Kuiper's now just beating the shit out of it with half a fishing rod and whatever stick was given to him.
So
He will be sleeping with the fishes tonight.
those in the middle of the ship, so Mariah and Alari, you just see Kuiper panic, pull up a sawfish, and just him and Waffleberg just go to town on it.
Huh.
Just
Oh,
leans
no.
over. It's like,
Or
I feel bad for that fish.
it's the back of the boat this time.
Oh god.
Yay!
Potoo, perception.
Hmm. 23.
A voice echoes through the waters towards the back of the boat.
Hmm.
Put him in the cage, tum-ty-tum. Pluck up every soul, one by one. Never let them go, no, No, sir. Else them spirits make quite a stir.
That
This
does not sound good.
continues to repeat in a deep voice. And you get
Who's going to? No, go ahead.
you get a little whisper from Legion. Part of the mists have entered here.
Ew.
We fear it may have brought something along with it.
Judging by what we just heard, do you have an idea what it might be?
It's going to roll a Arcana. I'm afraid not.
Ugh.
It could be just a voice, it could be outside. It's quite
If
hard to
we're,
tell.
if we're lucky, he doesn't notice it. Whatever it is, doesn't notice us.
And with that high roll, you see a shadow move through the water towards the front of the boat. Kuiper,
Mm-hmm.
as you just about managed to get the swordfish to calm down, its tail dangling slightly off the edge of the boat. You see the tail dip down violently, as if something just grabs onto it and tries to pull it off the boat.
It's gonna grab its body.
Make me a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Kuiper,
Oh no.
you get pulled off the boat.
Can Waffleberg grab him? Because Waffleberg's right next to him.
Strength check.
That is a natural 19 because I've got +0 strength.
Okay, so you manage to grab him. You manage to try and pull him. The fish does indeed rip in half, though.
Good, it's used.
Oh, it's very badly used.
And you watch the waters thrash around.
I don't know what that is.
You're just quickly making his way from the back of the ship.
Just
Did I
like, Kuiper, are you okay?
Yes. Did I get a glimpse of what the hell that was?
You can roll me in nature.
I can do that, I think. No, because I've not rolled higher than a 3 today.
It was large. It was large and it had teeth. That's all you know.
Potoo, you just said, what?
How much longer are we going to be in the sewers?
A little bit of time. Why?
Heard something very unpleasant behind us somewhere.
Like Zod unpleasant, or like your creepy sword place unpleasant?
Like creepy sword flips. Legion kind of says it's something, but they don't know what.
Cool. In that case, everybody stay away from the side of the boat. And,
One last thing. Can I use acid stream, but freeze it
Okay.
to sort of create a blockage?
You're making an acid sickle?
Acid sickle. Yeah.
So you're trying to just like block up part of the water with ice.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess since you're aiming at the water, you won't need to. Wait, does it say that it has to target a target, or is it just an area?
It's an area. It is. I don't think I physically have a way to put it in chat, but it's a 30-foot line.
Okay.
So, if required, I can do it in both directions.
Okay. It's just I needed to make sure. So if it's an area thing, you can do it. It will affect the boat though.
Okay.
So you watch as Kuiper prepares his spell, freezes up the water. You hear the paddles just kind of scrape along it, just calls
that
up
should
from
be fine.
just calls up from the crew like, we can't get any grip on this. We're kind of frozen in place
Just-
at the moment.
You'll be fine. Is the boat still moving despite them not paddling?
A little bit, but not too best.
Yeah, that was my worry.
Potoo,
Mhm.
since you're the one at the back, roll me another perception.
Goody. That's a natural 20.
You watch the shadow finish off its meal in the waters, and then move from the water through the ice.
The ice isn't stopping it.
Nope, ours
You
is just
see it?
stopping us.
You see it swing, punch a hole into the side of the boat, and it grabs one of the crew members.
Okay! I'm going to launch fire with burning hands down into the water to melt that ice
Okay.
There's a hole in the ship.
directly towards the fucking thing as well.
Yep.
I'll kind of say to Waffleberg, Waffleberg, go patch that hole!
Okay.
And as it
Jeez.
grabs this person, you all hear a voice call out, "Room for one more. You'll do."
Burn towards it. Burn towards it.
I'm going to roll another one of those lovely little arcanas for your sword, friend. Potoo, you hear Legion say in your mind, "That's an ancient crocolith, otherwise known as the Soul Wardens."
It's a soul warden.
Don't know what that is!
How big is the hole?
Big enough to drag someone out of it, but I wouldn't say it's high enough. I won't say it's low enough for water to start getting in too badly. You kind of had to reach up to punch it in, so it's less human size and more like it was enough to drag someone out by the upper body.
We cannot mend it.
Yeah, no issue. This can't be fixed right now. I mean, I could fix it, but you'd have to keep the crocodile off of me. It would require manual labor to patch it up.
If we both mended, could we do it? Could we get it to 2 foot instead of 1?
I will say, if you all took your time with doing so, yes, there is potential to do so. I'm just
Yes,
looking for this
but it-
image.
It would
I'm
require.
focusing on trying to melt this ice so that we can move.
Well, don't melt it too fast or else we'll sink.
Nope.
Interestingly enough, though, as this thing grabs the guy, he doesn't seem to be trying to eat him.
Let him go, creature!
It'll let out a hearty chuckle. Look to you, Alari. Bite down as hard as it can, and you hear a crack.
Oh, well, that's just nice.
The body goes
Uh,
limp and falls in two. Yet still in its jaws is a spectral image.
Ugh. Alari,
What?
could you have Pancake Veil do his thing?
Pancake what?
Pebble!
Pebble! Oh, yes, Pebble! Kind of pulls it
Potato!
out of the pocket.
Hang on,
Get your ass down here.
I'll kind of, just,
So,
like, have Pebble.
as Pebble wakens up and activates its aura, the crocodile does quickly back away through the waters to try and get out of the range. But it definitely drags the soul with it.
Take that, you fuck!
That's okay. It's also why I had Potoo come down here with us.
Yeah.
Potoo, through the
Mm.
hole as it's facing up, you watch this thing And I've got the picture uploaded now of it.
Yay! It's
You watch it pull a cage out of the water and throw the soul inside before plunging into the depths once more.
Ugh.
And Legion calls out once more to your mind. They serve him, the jailer.
I assume the jailer has a name.
Fresh.
Ooh. That does not sound like a nice person.
Are you talking to your sword right now, Potato?
Yes. The crocodile serves someone called Thresh.
The crocodile serves a punk metal band?
What the heck is punk metal?
I mean, it exists in League of Legends. Pentakill is canon. Pentakill
Ah.
is canon.
Are
I
you
did not
using
know
the
that.
Swordfish as a
Punk rock.
weapon?
But Pentakill's not a punk rock band, it's metal.
It is metal, but there's other bands too that are punk rock that are canon to League of Legends.
In fact, punk rock is generally Zone's music.
It is, yeah.
So, you all pass through the pipe. Away from the crack, away from what influence the mist has had on its little opening, and away from the crocodile, who had already managed to secure its prey.
Slashing -1.
You
What are you doing with the
Waffleberg
fish for
shield him.
Twitch?
are now
Wait,
down
did the
to...
fish?
Oh, go on.
Did the fish just heal Kuiper?
Yep.
That is a very strange sawfish.
You have the captain and 3 crew members left. One of the pilots is... Well, one of the paddlers is now down, meaning you may... Either you can assign someone to that role, or one of you can do it.
Can your robot dude do it?
Wilhelm's doing it.
Okay, so
That's adorable.
you've got this one guy down there just kind of shaken. He's lost his best mate, and he just watches as this little robotic pangolin picks up the other oar, just starts going at it.
I've just kind of melted the ice as well. Just like,
Waffleberg's going to go over to the other dude. What was his name?
Stefano.
Remember that name.
I will.
Don't be a coward and don't forget. Anyways, continue to paddle. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Pangolin goes into freaking hyper mode.
Yeah, no, just jets on the pangolin begin to go as gears turn. Like his arms kind of separate for a bit as like gears, and it just starts going incredibly fast.
Quite literally, do you know, like earlier when I was saying, oh yeah, no, sorry if you're hearing some kind of noise there on the thing.
Was it the quote thing?
Yeah, I was clicking the quotes for the ancient crocodile and then forgot that that may come up on the recording.
I had assumed that was that's what you were talking about. I'm like, he's looking something up on the wiki, and she saw the quotes, and she accidentally pressed the quotes, didn't
Yeah.
she?
So, as you make your way through, the pipe begins to turn and curve more towards the right, going away from the outside, and you hear the busy sounds of Zorn up ahead once more.
If it's a sharp right, we better hope the pangolin's on the left.
just kind of there, like, how much further do you think Waffleberg?
Depends.
As you carry on down the pipe, you actually exit the pipe for a bit into Zorn itself.
I am changing my appearance immediately to look like a member of the crew.
Mariah, Potoo, Kuiper, and was Waffleberg at that time? I don't believe Waffleberg was at that point in time. So, because you were elsewhere. And it was Delris at that point, so... Yeah, Kuiper, Potoo, Mariah. Roll me histories. Not history, sorry. I remember what I said for these wisdoms.
Damn it.
Just straight wisdom.
Yeah, because history is to recall historical facts, wisdom's to remember.
Okay.
Eh.
Lovely.
That's a 9.
Okay. Potoo, you're still more concerned about that, what just happened. Kuiper, you kind of get a feeling this is familiar. Mariah, do you remember when you were trying to escape from the Glorious Evolution place? And you was on the little areas outside the building and you had to up from them. And you
Yeah.
saw Warwick coming up from a sewer pipe.
Mm-hmm.
You've just exited from that sewer pipe. You are in the
Oh.
waters below that, passing by the buildings that seem quite familiar. As the memories of Kuiper almost falling down to his death play in your mind.
Alari's just like changed her appearance completely. She's kind of like do 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 do.
Yep. And as the boat continues downwards, you see a couple of faces watching down at the boat. Nothing unusual at first. Then you see some robotic parts on them. Some more familiar shapes. You kind of get the feeling that these would be, yeah, the followers of the Glorious Evolution. Just watching you pass. Pretty much, some of them wave to you, kind of recognizing the group. They're definitely waving to Mariah, who still has the flyer. Potoo, you're grilling Legion on the information for the jailer, Fresh.
Yes.
He was human once. Well, he was alive once. He helped the king find his way to his new land. But in doing so, he betrayed him. He lied about the waters. And in doing so, he has earned the king's ire. Not that he cares too much. All he cares about is souls and inflicting torment. If they are here, he can't be too far behind. If he makes it through into Piltover,
Zach, I need you for a minute.
he will sound like Inferno and ask for Zach for a minute.
Okay.
I need you to go in to the Discord and explain the hierarchy of the Pokemon Demons Terry.
This is not a Saturday. What are you
I
doing
will-
here?
Just to make sure we are recording.
Oh wait, is this
We
in
are
the game?
recording,
Shit, I'm
yes.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
leave.
be careful what you say, just in case.
I'm so sorry. I didn't interrupt.
So,
Wait, what's going on?
it's the
We're
Tuesday
playing
game.
D&D Inferno.
Oh shit! I thought it was Wednesday. Bye.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. Ah. So, that is the information he gives you on. They give you on Fresh. That if he gets through to Piltover, it will be a bloodbath.
So we need to hurry up.
Indeed. Waffleberg, now that you know the location of where you are in zone, it's not going to take too much longer as long as there's no diversions.
Yes. We'll be. What's tomorrow?
Wednesday.
We'll be there today.
And as you hear the ways and just a few people calling out from the Glorious Evolution, I'm going to roll something just because I want to be mean. I'm a mean one. It's the middle.
Again?
Again, it never wants to be the front. It's always the middle. You can't blame me. You can blame Roll20.
So after all, perception.
As well as Mariah, yes. You think you hear some noises coming from the distance, both of you? Clicking sound. Sounds of parts being dragged along the floor, of metal against stone.
We're dead.
At first you think so. You look, and you see what seems to be like a mechanical being, but more junk-like to its looks, dragging parts towards the elevator. You think it's just helping get the elevator repaired.
Huh.
Sticks?
It's not sticks.
No, it's not sticks.
Blitzcrank?
It's not Blitzcrank either. It's got a lot more of it.
Pity.
The best way to describe it is it's the junk bots from Legends of Runeterra.
Yeah.
And then something falls from the side and bounces
Oh.
onto the boat.
I'm gonna back up immediately. Drag Mariah with me.
Yep, just seems to be a
Curious.
small copper ball.
A small copper ball.
How big is it?
I was gonna ask something stupid. Can I insight this?
Uh,
Insight a ball.
it's not that big.
Can I roll an Arcana on it?
You can roll an Arcana, you can roll an Insight.
If
You've said Arcana, and I kind of want to do that now. Oh well.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I just got distracted as my mum and dad have wrestling on, and then I just saw that they've got like a promo for Rhea Ripley. And yeah. What?
It's just you in general.
I'm sorry, Rhea Ripley used the big gay energy. Apologies for that. So, oh god, could you imagine it if Scott's Rhea Ripley? I'd be like, oh no. Apologies if it does. So,
somehow I doubt she'd be watching our D&D stream.
Were you rolling insight as well there, Alari?
I just rolled Arcana. I can roll Insight.
Sorry about that. I didn't see the Arcana roll. Oh. I'm gonna go off what you rolled first, and because actually, to be fair, Kuiper, you wouldn't have known too much for the thingy, so I will give you the Arcana for that. Alari. Oh god, I'm gonna have to try and work this out now for these. Okay, insight wise, Kuiper. No idea. Alari. Doesn't seem hostile. Arcana wise. Seems to be a bit of hex tech in there, maybe some stolen hex tech, but you don't sense anything too dangerous about this.
I'm gonna pick
have no
it
idea
up.
And as you pick it up, oh, go on. Sorry, what were you saying?
Wait, what was I gonna say? I was gonna use I was gonna stand way away from it and use on off on it because of the mention of hex tech.
Let me just
see what it does.
Activate any electronic device within range. Okay. As you use on off on it.
Wait, I've just picked it up though.
Yep. You hear gears whirring inside of it as Kuiper goes on off.
And back off again.
And it unfurls.
Huh? What's inside it?
Is it adorable? It's adorable. Ah, look at it.
What? Let's see. Oh.
It's a bug face.
It's a little,
Hello.
It's a little poor robot.
Just gonna pull and get like, hello.
Its key seems to be self-turning. It's one of its horns seems to be hanging off, but it just seems to be just bouncing in your grass like.
You're cute.
Oh,
And its tongue sticks out further.
Wow.
There's a note on the tongue.
I'll look at the note.
It's a delivery address,
A delivery address.
as if this was supposed to be delivered to someone.
Where does it say?
Oddly enough, this was supposed to be going to the University of Piltover.
Okay, I guess it's coming with us.
I mean, the Waffleberg's going to grab it.
Yep.
He's going to look at it with his spectacles on.
Hey.
You said it was Hex Tech, right?
Yes, roll me an investigation as well while you do this.
That is 19.
You see a bit of writing on its rump. T-H-E-X core.
Waffleberg's going to turn it around.
Can I have it back?
Does it have gears?
Yes.
Or is it like an arcane energy source on the inside?
You can hear gears turning as well, but you feel like, given its hex tech, there is a bit of arcana to it as well. Probably like the arcana parts replacing a battery, for instance.
Can the key be taken out? Or is it...
It's just be more welded in. It's just something that helps keeps the gears turning and such.
Waffleberg will turn it back around to its butt, and he will look down at Moonman. Moonman! What is that project that your associate, Mr. Heimerdonger, was talking about?
Oh, the big robotic dinosaur.
Yes, what was it called?
TX?
TX, yes. He's gonna toss it back to Delris.
Alari.
Yes, that was Aldris. I can't be wrong if I use both.
Just kind of catches it and is like, I'll keep hold of it.
It belongs to Mr. Heimerdonger.
Yes, well, we'll go there once we're in Piltover. And drop it off.
That's if he's still alive.
I'm pretty sure he probably will be.
Merge.
To implant more things in my head.
So, as you carry onwards.
I mean, I've already done that.
I'm carrying the boy.
Yeah, it gets the boat comes back towards another pipe leading onwards, and just as it's about to enter, Potoo, roll me a perception because this would be something happening at behind.
oh goody. 25.
You hear a large splash. You turn around,
Immediately.
and the last glimpses you get before you enter the pipe and turn around is gold armor.
Gold arm.
And a slight chuckle
No.
coming from above.
No!
Mr. Blue's not here, Lee.
No, it's not a clown. You get the feeling that you've heard the laugh before. It's Mundo's laugh. You feel Mundo might have kept his end of the bargain and just chucked someone into the waters.
It's
God.
golden.
Kuiper, you don't know why, you feel dirty glows being shot at you as you turn.
This actual poor Solari member.
What is that, pity for the enemy?
Yep.
So,
Alari member just comes back as a mutated monstrosity just to chase you down.
Oh god.
as the pipe continues downwards, it takes a bit. Doesn't really seem to be too many other forks in the road at first. And it's time for me to roll one of those lovely 1d3s again. If it comes up 2, I'm going to re-roll it, just because I feel like it's hit the middle too much. Kuiper and Waffleberg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There is
front of
no
the
need
ship
to
this
roll
time.
perceptions on this, as these things are quite clearly dangling down. You see glistening purple orbs, what seem to be vines.
Okay.
And it does look like they will brush against the boats if you're not careful.
Could I roll nature or?
Indeed, you and Waffleberg can roll me natures.
Ah.
These are... Well, let's see what Waffleberg gets. Oh, 17. That's fine. You both think that these are cavern berries. They're non-hostile. They aren't harmful. In fact, they're edible and used to make juice.
Ooh, time to make
Cool.
death blossom juice.
You and your drugs. He says
What?
after taking
Would
his
be
smoke
useful.
from his puffer cap.
Make sure you're not smoking the right puffer cap and not the puff cap.
Yeah, he's puffing the puffer, not the puff cap.
Puff and the puff and the puff.
The Kims.
So, I will say those that are on the boat. Are you letting the rest know about these berries, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Waffleberg's going to turn to the helmsman. Don't worry, they don't explode. He's going to turn towards the others. Don't touch them, they blow up.
Okay. So,
Kuiper's already grabbing as many as possible as you say that.
roll me a deception with disadvantage.
I mean, I told the helmsman the truth, but
I know, but it's more to the others.
disadvantage.
Especially given that they can see you, Kuiper, quite literally bury people.
So with disadvantage, it is a 23.
Jesus.
I have a +6 to deception.
That was close.
I have a
Alari.
+6.
It was close.
In which case, Kuiper's gonna show wonderful explosive fruits. He's
So,
grabbing them.
what did you get there?
I got a natural 20 insight.
You know he's full of it.
Potoo just
Mariah, are you going to roll an insight?
Oh, yes.
I keep getting the feeling that you get. It's like, and Mariah. And just like we probably have to do with Mariah herself, we have to keep snapping to attention. Not 20, yeah. Only Alari is worried about these.
I'm not even worried about them. I'm just staying away from them.
You think they'll explode?
I'm holding the little friend.
Yep.
Waffleberg grabs one and throws it at Alari.
I'll just kind of like shoot.
Oh, come on.
I'll just shoot a firebolt, make it cold damage though, so it kind of freezes it.
You get hit by a tiny little ice cube. Just a think. Those that know the art explosive though, yeah, you can take some, have some rations. On top
There's
of
also
that,
an ice cube one on deck now.
On top of that, I'm also assuming that Mariah's probably just got a mouthful of them at the moment.
No.
Mariah's face is just stained with them.
Yeah, Alari, you look over to Mariah. Mariah's got a mouthful of them.
Mariah's mom has gotten an upgrade.
I don't know why I even try anymore. It's like she wants to die.
Oh god. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, so there is another fork in the road, left or right.
Santa.
Survival rule.
Yes. I'm sorry
Keep
to make you
rolling,
do so many,
rolling,
but you're the one that knows this place.
No, it's perfectly fine. I'm basically a ranger at the moment. It is 19.
Yeah, again, left seems to. Oh, left actually, in this case, we'll be turning more back. Right is the way you want to go this time. So that will head more towards the docks.
Go right.
And Kuiper, make me a deck save. As Waffleberg firebombs you from behind to launch you off the boat. Hey, I said I played enough Sea of Thieves. I know if Waffleberg had them, Waffleberg would.
Yes, Waffleberg would.
So, as you start to head right, the waters seem to get a bit deeper at this point. To the point where, at some points, with the normal pipes, you could kind of get a glimpse of the bottom every now and again. You can't now. It's deep. And I'm going to. I hate to say it, but it's a boom. Oh god. Yeah, I hate to say it, but it's the mid.
Again.
I know. I'm sorry. Roll 20. It doesn't like what freeze. Mariah, I got. Oh, yeah, I didn't need to this time. You both see a light passing through the waters at the bottom.
Hmm?
You're
Be
unsure.
aware.
Which one of you two rolled the highest? It was Mariah. You even think you hear a bit of like a type of noise.
She starts dancing to it.
What are you doing?
I believe they call it the floss. It's just like you just look up to Mariah. She's already got Raver gear and glow sticks out.
Just kind of looks at the others. Is like, there's something glowing in the water.
Oh.
And Mariah is dancing to
What
it.
do you mean, Quarter Thingy? I just deleted one. Do I have to delete another? Ignore what I said. It's not like I'm uploading anything. It looks like you've uploaded more than you allowed quarter storage space. I know, I just deleted like 3 pictures to make room.
Yeah.
So when you say glowing, do you mean deathly bad thing glowing, or Zonian glowing, or
Like
Piltover glowing?
Like a light.
Just a light.
Like a light down there.
So totally select.
BRB, guys.
Alright.
Could I take a
Dude's
nature
just
guess?
going to look wherever the light is.
What was that? Sorry, Josh?
Could I take a nature guess?
Yes, you can roll me a nature. This isn't natural.
You can roll me nature. This is not nature.
Exactly. You're the one that has to roll nature.
That's fair.
19 Arcana. Doesn't seem to be magical. Seems to be purely tech.
Investigation?
No.
Yeah, investigations I will allow.
Ooh.
Kuiper, it's nature.
Every time. It's
Another natural 20.
It's a one fish.
Kuiper's now having a stroke.
Natural 20. With the natural 20,
Waffleberg,
I'm gonna say,
don't make
Yes.
me confiscate your pin.
with your natural 20 there, Potoo, I'm going
Mm.
to unveil a new trick for you.
New trick?
I've forgotten the name. Sharky. Potoo's party. Devi. Devi. Good old Devi. Your eyes go blank for a moment as Devi passes through you. And then you feel like you're seeing through the eyes of Devi for a moment as Devi dives into the waters. And you see in front of you, and no, I am not joking when I post this picture, this is a thing. You see that?
That's adorable.
Sure,
Is that Professor Ron Yip in there?
Yes, but in the picture it is. In this game itself, it is not Yip in there, but it is indeed another
I mean-
cat.
Despite the fact that we don't canonically know that Yip is a cat.
It's
But
that as well, but also canonically in the story now, Yip has a robot body
yeah, it's got like a human body that he uses. It's on his card.
because he's now part of the glorious evolution.
Yep.
But this is a different cat. And he just seems to be piloting a little submarine.
He doesn't seem to be doing anything malicious to our underside, yes?
He doesn't even seem to be paying too much attention to you. He's just little small mechanical arms on the bottom end of the submarine. Just seems to be picking through the dirt at the bottom of the sewer. Just like rooting for anything valuable. You feel like he may be a salvager.
Who's just going to mentally memorize the fact of this is a cat in a submarine?
Well,
And-
Waffleberg's like not even paying attention. He has just taken the map from Alari and he has just started like in ink just changing the name of places.
Like, I just love the fact that in Zone it actually quite literally mentions these where it's like, they are a sentient feline race resembling normal cats that reside both on Runeterra as well as Bando City, have the physical
Yeah,
appearance of a
it's-
regular house cat, but they possess human or above human intelligence.
Yeah, it's what Yumi is.
Yeah. So quite literally, he is. You do see the name Von Yip on the side of the submarine though, so you get the feeling whoever this Von Yip is, he may be working for him.
Calling back Devi, who's just going to shrug, looking at Kuiper and Ryan. Waffleberg's not paying attention, but it's a cat in a submarine with Von Yip on the side.
Yes, and so
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure.
wait, you've never seen a cat in
Oh.
a submarine before?
Actually, that's
Not in a
that's the thing.
submarine, though.
Do I still have
Piloting a
the picture?
submarine
Do I still have the
specifically.
picture on here? Because if I still have
You
the picture
are-
on here, I know what I can do. Where is it?
Look, Potato. It is a cat in a submarine. It's not that strange.
I'm not saying it's strange. It's not the strangest thing I've seen.
Kuiper,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
you think it's one of these?
What are they called?
Oh, the abyssal eyes.
Yeah. You're wondering how Abyssal Eye is so far away from Bilgewater.
Oh god. So at least I know something.
Used fish.
Yeah, used fish. You
Dives
ready
into
your
granite.
mouth. So, as your boat continues, there is light, finally, towards the end of the tunnel. This time it's less a crack in the roof and more like you are actually getting to the end of the sewers. And as you do so,
Lovely.
I'm going to need everyone to roll me a perception.
Goody.
Okay.
Wow. Moon Man can see.
I know that Dion is AFK. Okay. Wow. Everyone above a 20.
That's very rare. Give us a prize.
Your prize is this. You see puff caps lining the walls.
Yay!
Kuiper with the nat 20. You also quite clearly see Twitch waiting at the end, just tapping his foot.
Better hold that fish up, bro.
His crossbow does seem to be aimed at the puff caps, as if a case of if fish isn't presented, ship go boom.
Okay, he will absolutely hold the fish up. I was gonna do something, but that's genuinely 10 times scarier.
You hold up the fish. He will lower the crossbow. And he will pilot his little raft of rats towards you. The fish now, if you would be so kind.
Did you see the crocodile?
The crocodile?
The crocodile.
No, did you see the fight between Mundo and the golden guy?
Yeah.
Oh, please tell me.
I set that up.
I don't know if this is the correct term for it, but Mundo gave him a power slam.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
He just kind of booted the guy. Just said, "Oh yes, no, it is time to check for the kidneys." Booted him, picked him up by the golden pants, and then just kind of slammed him into the ground.
That sounds like Mundo.
Hey, Josh.
Hey.
Bit of a tangent. Guess what game I have now?
Huh?
Outward.
Nice.
What is Outward anyway?
It was in this month's Humble Bundle.
Because I know people wrote about the multiplayer more for that. And like, I don't know what Outward even is. Also, Dion, do you need the picture again to know what that light was? Because I think you went beyond.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Because you will have been told this is what Potoo saw. Potoo saw this.
A Paro and a submarine.
It's not a Paro.
It's not a Poro.
What is it?
It's Jericho.
Cat.
A cat and a submarine.
Yes.
Piloting a submarine.
A cat
I don't
piloting a
know.
submarine.
It's. Do you know?
Oh, I put a slot in for that thing that you just added in there, like.
Alright. Also, I feel like this needs to be said as well. Do you know what that thing's called? It's a submersible.
Submersible.
Yep.
So, as Twitch takes the fish.
Mind the pointy end.
Oh, I could make a fine set of arrows from this. Or maybe
Well,
a
at least
sword.
you kept the pointy end.
and I could make you a fine set of arrows.
I could make a sword of it. Like a dagger. Or maybe I could just use it for cutting my bread.
The image of him using it to cut bread.
That was the best thing. I needed that today.
He has irked the ire of the doggy.
Oh. Doki's dimension hopping. She heard bread.
Anyway, you may want to keep your arms and legs inside the boat while you pass through, and the oars as well, so you don't trigger these. Also,
Should we scream? Do we go faster?
Just let it sail on through. It should be fine. You may, he'll look to you all. None of you have issues with Piltover, do you?
No, I don't believe
Other
so.
than other than crippling debt, not really.
Other than Camille kicking us out, no.
Which one is Camille?
Lady with the metal legs.
Thick thigh scissor lady.
Oh. He will not exactly pat Alari on the shoulder, just like an air pat, because he doesn't want to get her sick. Good luck with that. And he will sail off.
Well, I wasn't even the one who spoke to her. Okay.
With his newfound
Huh.
fish.
What have we given Twitch?
Oh, I got a Werewolf the Apocalypse game.
Just next time Twitch attacks you, he just attacks you with the Saltfish sword. Ah! You all...
Somehow it's turned it into like a chain sword.
Look what I managed to do! Cheese for the cheese god! So, the boat manages to pull in the oars, just gently sails through the puff caps, and you finally emerge into the light. And there you can see it. The fine mesh of the grid, just about holding back the mists. And you see the Piltover docks, just in the distance.
We made it! Not
With-
that I ever had any doubt.
And it definitely looks quite busy. You see,
Well, I guess we got here in time.
you see what seems to be like the detectives, the law enforcement, just kind of gathering the supplies, kind of try to get people off the ships and to safety.
Just kind of there, like, back in her. She goes back to her normal look now that they're no longer.
And you do hear a call over, just like, "Oh yes, we got another." Wait, did that just come from the zone? Did that just come from the sewers zone? We may need to be a bit careful with that.
Well, Waffleberg is looking up at the person. We are... Yes, we did. But giant crocodile. Giant crocodile.
The captain will pat you on the shoulder, Waffleberg. It's fine, we're out of the sewers, we can do this now. He will raise the mast. And the guy will recognize the pattern on the mast. Oh, it's one of the traders. He must have... Whew. They took a risky route. Make room for them at the docks. Make room. Do I still have this guy's picture uploaded?
Better than trying the other way, not making it in, I think.
Do I not have this guy's picture uploaded anymore? Did I get rid of it? Oh. That means I'm going to have to look for it again. The best way to describe it, if I can remember his name. You remember the little detective guy that you talked to before? The little...
Oh, the man with the fabulous big mustache.
Yeah, the little Yordle guy. It's him that's calling you over.
Oh!
Yay.
That's the little fellow that we met before.
I am looking up the name. Don't worry. I'm trying to remember what it is myself, but I can't remember.
Oh, Alari never really met him properly either.
Yeah.
Like, she only saw him from a distance when the others were conking her over the head.
What is this fine fellow's name? Well, first of all, what's the card called? So I don't,
It's called the Veteran Investigator.
Yes.
I know because I use it.
Veteran Investigator.
It's J.S. Harkner's.
I wish I had
Officer J.S. Harkner.
Yes. Officer J.S. Harkner.
wish I
I don't believe that Josh was in the game when you met him, so I will throw his picture into the into the D&D chat on Discord, so I don't have to bother with uploading stuff again. That's what he looks like, Josh.
Dun, 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 dun. What? It's gone.
He will.
It was there for a second.
He's currently in his human form, and he'll just motion you over, and he'll help you dock up before hopping onto the boat. So,
Hi again.
oh, it's tilts his head out of confusion.
I'm the sister you didn't really talk to.
The sister who I did it. Then he'll see like Mariah and Potoo. Oh, right, quite right. I didn't expect to see you lot back so soon. You may want to hide the Zornite.
Dirty
It's
way we could
fine.
disguise him.
Excuse me, I am currently wearing your pilt-over clothes, so no need for your racism.
It's not because of that. You got to understand, fine fellow. Camille's a bit on the warpath.
I bathed him. It's fine.
I don't
I
think
mean,
bathing
wait,
solves her issue.
what happened?
If she has an issue, she can talk to me about it.
Well, is this
I heard about her. She always seems to
Is
be on
this
the
about
warpath.
Ergot? Is this about Crabbandu and what he did earlier?
I mean, that was a whole issue with itself. We just about managed to get him back in.
Look, the spider guys don't represent all of us. Only about 25%. But, like, look, hold on. Waffleberg's going to go through his pouch and he's going to pull out a little business card. Technically, I'm a trader.
Also, what was that distant? No. I don't know who's that was coming from.
I don't either.
Nathan.
But it's just there, like, if she has an issue with him, she can talk. But during that entire thing with the blast happy bitch and the Spider-Man, we got separated from a friend who we came back for.
Oh, friend. I believe if you're on about them, they took a boat and went to Targon. Did they not?
What?
You know, yellow scale dragony friend?
Oh no, that is Phoenyrie. That's not the friend we were talking about. We were talking about our friend Nico. Well, she'd be a bit hard to spot in a crowd, to be honest.
Have you seen anybody with a flower in their hair leave recently? Or his hair?
She has a very distinctive flower. I'll kind of describe it.
I believe I've seen someone like that working at the university recently.
So she's still here. Good. And this journey wasn't a complete waste.
Well, I mean, you got here just in time, but not exactly the best of time, but just in time.
Please, what's a bunch of ghosties going to do?
Kill us all, steal our souls, damn us for eternity.
No. We know what we're dealing. Who you gonna call? Not us, because we don't have a phone number.
What's a phone?
What's the number?
What's the matter, you?
Just kind of there, like, we should head to the university. We also have a thing for Heimerdinger.
A thing?
Something that was meant to arrive for him, but was lost.
Do you still have it
We
in your
found
arms?
it. Yeah, I've got the power in my arms.
You will look at that. Oh!
Grand.
What was that, sorry?
One of the Grand Evolution spots had it and it fell into the water.
One moment.
I got it.
He will pull out like a little pocketbook, just start flicking through it. Oh, yes. This was reported stolen.
Yes, well, as you see, we managed to get it while we were down the sewer.
Ah, very good, very good. I'm sure he'll be delighted.
Well, we're going to head over there now. See if we can find our friend in Heimerdinger.
Very
Good
well. I'll try and distract Camille as much as I can.
Just kind of
I
looks
mean-
to Waffleberg. Is it Waffleberg?
Okay, look, fine.
No, Waffleberg. If she gives you any trouble, direct her to me. I'll handle her.
Just hold on, hold your boats. And Waffleberg is going to use the tattoo of disguise self that he has, and he is going to go ahead and disguise himself as a reasonably more human
Okay.
individual. His clothes taking on probably a more scholarly appearance. He's keeping his glasses though.
Oh, it would be bad of me to not do my job before I let you go, of course. Just standard dock procedures. I hope you don't mind.
Well, we lost 2 people on the way through the sewer.
I won't keep you too long, don't worry. It's just a bit of declaration kind of thing. Do you have any exotic weapons as such that you are shipping into Piltover from anywhere else as part
No.
of your cargo?
No,
It's not our question to ask.
it's not our cargo.
Yes,
Yes,
it's his
but-
cargo, not
but
to the captain.
We'll be asking them separately. It's more if you lot are.
Oh, well, I mean, no, it's not
Aside
exotic.
from
Any food or drink that is being brought in?
Apart
I
from
would never.
No, not really.
I
Fuck.
mean,
Turned rations,
aside
but
from those weird
I was
berries
about
that
to
we
say, those that pick the berries.
Yeah, Kuiper is holding out some berries.
If you will take one of the berries, inspect it. I'd advise you that you get those washed, but aside from that, they're not illegal, so that's fine. Is there any explosives that you need to declare?
looks at Mariah.
Got it.
Does sentience give credit for something?
Yes.
Good, because she's not sentient.
She's not an actual.
He will slap the book shut. That's fine enough then, don't worry.
Are you
Off you
two
go then.
even bothering to glamour yourselves now? Like,
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Are you two going to glamour yourselves?
Yeah, it would be. Excuse me. It would be ideal if we were
yes.
built over. Yeah.
Okay, so you two glamour yourselves. And you all head off towards the university. What order are you walking in, or are you just walking as a general blob group?
Blob.
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 Alari's, yeah, probably a bit of a blob, but Alari's kind of more towards the back of said blob,
Okay.
holding the power robot,
Yep.
and it seems to be kind of in thought.
Mariah, are you going to be at the front or the back?
The back.
Okay.
If we give that back to Heimerdinger, we should warn him that it could be sabotaged. Knowing
Yes,
the glorious evolution and whatnot.
we will tell him.
As you all walk towards the university. It takes a bit, but you all finally get there. And I'm going to need you to make me a perception.
all of us.
Yeah, and that
Oh my
makes total
God.
sense.
Oh
What
my
I've planned.
god.
Oof. Oof.
Oh my god.
Okay. Potoo,
Well, Alari's distracted, so
Potoo, that works. Potoo,
makes
that works.
sense.
Waffleberg.
What about
Yep,
Waffleberg?
Kuiper. Alari, you're distracted. Potoo and Waffleberg. You look around.
Mariah's just
It's-
Mariah.
Mariah's not there.
What?
Why?
Because I rolled
Yeah.
something secret and they got a nat 20. Mariah,
Yeah.
as you were walking along the streets with them, you felt someone grab hold with the scruff of your clothes and pull you into a back alley, just
Ah!
placing their hand over your mouth as they do so. And you see, standing in front of you, a familiar blue-haired pigtail girl, chuckling to herself, and she stares at you, wide-eyed and maniacal. So I heard you're a bomb.
I'm your biggest
I don't like blue-haired girls.
I heard you're a bomb. Wanna go cause chaos?
fan. We could be a team.
With that unexpected enthusiasm there, we're going to end it there for this week.
We're trying not to get kicked out of Piltover again.
I don't like where this is going. Eggplant gonna move now.
I mean, to be fair, I should have expected this from Rebecca. She does love drinks.
Like, come on, dude. We're like trying not to get kicked out of Piltover again.
I would have allowed
Wait.
people to try and roll or see against this and such, but yeah, I rolled an actual dice.
Yeah, but
It rolled a nat
what
20.
did
It's me,
even
not
Potoo and
11.
Santa see? She had them roll a perception.
They turned around, because this happened before the university. They just turned around to notice there was no Mariah with you.
Oh god.
Is Mariah not with us?
Just Alari then looks up like, what? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Should have kept
Should we
grabbing
all
onto
see if we can
my
put two and two
arm.
together?
Quite literally. I know where this is going to end now. This is just going to end with you all purchasing an item from Piltover that's just like one of those baby leashes.
Just putting it on Mariah. Just like, come on, dude.
We need to put a belt on her.
You just have Alari being like, why do I even try anymore?
Quick, Smee, send out a letter of help.
Smee's only thing that he can do to help is send a letter. But at the same time, she's all the way in fucking Bilgewater. We're having their own issues.
Yes, me can't do anything
Yes,
at the moment anyway because of the grid.
Like, Bilgewater's having their own issues. She's not going to come and help us.
So.
Plus, I think it'd piss Camille off if we summoned Fortune here, to be honest.
Yes. Quite so.
You assume that they can't just send the letter to us?
What?
You assume that the letter can't just be sent to us?
Why would we want a letter sent to us when we're right here?
Because
we have no idea where Mariah is.
Oh, Sneeze with Mariah. Fuck.
Yes. A lot of the pets are with Mariah.
Sharky!
Yes, Sharky teams with Mariah.
Draken sat there like a good boy, like, I wasn't in the hair.
I think
it's just floating beside the two.
I think the only ones that aren't in Mariah's hair are Waffleberg's normal followers, your Blink Dog, and the little ghost shark.
Yeah.
I believe everyone else, including so it's basically Smee, the eggplants, the parrot, the Poro, which I kept forgetting was a thing until recently. I remembered that you got the Minotaur's Poro with you now. They're all technically in Mariah's hair. Anyway, coming up to 2 hours 10 minutes. Seems like a good leaving off point. So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being here for today's session. And thank you all for putting up with my bullshit sewer surfing, because a lot of that was off the top of the head.
Amazing.
And remember, if you have any problems in your life, just get a slightly used fish, it's fine.
Hey, gently used fish.
Gently used fish, sorry, my bad. Gently used fish.
This episode was brought to you by Kuiper's Gently Used Fish.
Oh,
If it's not gently used, it's not good.
we just insert bloody WandaVision style adverts halfway through the session.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when she started doing that.
Anyway, we will see you all next time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
Oh,
Oh, and one last thing as well. Riot, if you ever see this, I know that you're taking people's advice and that are going, oh yeah, put me in the MMO as this character. Put me in the MMO as this character. Add the Dark Tides of Runeterra crew to the MMO. I swear it would be funny. Please.
Oh, heaven help.
I would love to see that. Either
Just
way.
the twins.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.